What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Double A Hef here. So, as you can see, Miss Crazy Ass Cynthia G has found her way back onto my channel. Now, this is going to be a relatively quick video because I don't got time for Cynthia's nonsense, and I know many of y'all don't either. But something that I'm not for is the spreading of misinformation, which obviously Cynthia G does damn near every time she opens her fucking mouth, because for someone that comes across or tries to come across as, educated, she says a lot of uneducated things. And honestly, a whole lot of lazy things, too. But that's to be expected when someone makes videos every day trying to bash men. You're going to wind up fucking putting your foot in your mouth because it ain't that many things that you can actually talk about and actually be on point with, you know. So, as you can see from this photo, actually, the woman on the right and the woman on the left, they're actually the same person. This woman's name is Sasha Johnson. She is from the UK, and she was shot in the head. Don't really know much else about it at this point. Hold on. Yeah, she was shot in the head Sunday, I believe it was. So I haven't read any updates yet, so I'm not sure if she survived or what's going on. But anyway, Cynthia G made this video about her, and as you can see, I fast forward to 10 minutes because the first 10 minutes is just a whole bunch of bullshit. Actually, the majority of the video is a whole bunch of bullshit. But this part right here, she's going to start saying some stuff that is just incorrect. And for someone like Cynthia G, you would hope that she would get the basics correct. Now, as you can see on the photo on the left, the chick, Sasha Johnson, has the fist up, and she is like wearing black and stuff like that. She, is like a political leader. She's part of Black Lives Matter. She supposedly was a part of the Black Panther Party in the UK as well. So, obviously, that fist is a Marxist fist. I've said it multiple times. Whenever you put the fist up, that's from Marxism. I know people like to think that it's black power. No, it's Marxism. The Marxist movement, socialist, communist movement came over, and literally poisoned the mind of many black people and told them, black power and shit like that. But nah. It's there's too much literature out there that speaks the truth about it for us to still not fucking know, which is kind of ridiculous. But so yeah, that's Marxism. Okay, and the reason why, because I was watching an interview the other day, I forget who it was, but the question was brought up. How come, quote unquote, black people always lean towards Marxism and stuff like that? And I forget what the answer that the person gave, but the correct answer is, when these powers come over here and try to take over the country through socialism and Marxism, they love going to the quote unquote black community, because if you've read the Communist Manifesto, you know that they break it between like the proletariat and bourgeoisie, and then obviously you have like the clash of the classes, right? Now, the good part about having quote unquote black people over here, that these communists, why they leech off of us, is that we are seen as a permanent underclass. So and obviously you have the quote unquote racial divide, and it's easier, black versus white. So it makes it easy to say, hey, read this manifesto and then tell me, who do you think you are? You know what I mean? And then obviously that's what they do. They read the manifesto and say, oh my god, like this is true, and we are the yada yada yada, and it's just. That's the reason why. And again, I forget the answer the person gave, but that's the reason why. So, again, people might be saying, "Oh, well, what's wrong with Marxism? What's wrong with socialism?" Oh, I've done so many videos on that. I really don't feel like explaining again. So go watch the videos that I've done on that. But I will say this: what it does is it breaks down roles and it breaks down order, and it tries to give everything to the state. So no, I'm not for that. Okay, because a socialist slash Marxist would sit here and tell you that the nuclear family is irrelevant and that a village should be raising a child and all that other stuff. And all that rhetoric, all that does is go forward to help promote LGBT queer lifestyles. And obviously, no, that's chaotic, literally. That'll bring forth chaos. So no, can't do that. But then again, that's why a lot of these movements do it, because they're also being steered by people from those movements. For instance, the Black Lives Matter. But if you don't know this, again, shame on you, because this information has been out there for a long time now. Black Lives Matter was created by 3 quote unquote black lesbians. Okay, and that's not me looking at them saying, "Oh, they look like some dykes." No, that's what the fuck they said. All right, they are self-proclaimed trained Marxists, and they're all lesbians. And anyone with eyes and ears knows that they've been, pretty much just uh, trying to pander and get legislation and stuff done for that demographic. If you've ever been on the Black Lives Matter webpage years ago, because they took it down probably about like a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, it literally laid out who the hell they were for. And I had a screenshot of it. Don't know what happened to it. I'll try to see if I can get the screenshot pulled up again. And maybe I'll do a very quick video on that. But yeah, the screenshot was just very straightforward of who Black Lives Matter, who they were trying, who they're here for. Okay, so let me just play this so Cynthia G could put her fucking dumbass foot in her mouth, and then I'll address it.
Instagram page where she mentioned either her children or the father of her children. It's up in the air, we just don't know. But so this woman was out dedicating herself to black men's plight, because we know Black Lives Matter is an organization that's geared towards bringing light to black male issues.
No, Cynthia, that's incorrect. Black Lives Matter is not an organization geared to bringing light towards black male issues. When you say dumb shit like that, well, I already know that you're not the brightest bulb in the drawer. But when you say dumb shit like that, it's just like, dude, like, just shut the fuck up and sit down somewhere. You're always talking about, oh, black women doing this for the black man to fight. They should just sit down and be feminine. Bitch, how about you sit the fuck down and be feminine and shut the fuck up? You know what I'm saying? Because you out here spreading misinformation. I don't even know. You might be doing it on purpose, so that might make it disinformation. But regardless, what you need to do is just shut up, okay? And sit your silly ass the fuck down. Figure out how to get your hair growing right. And stop with these fucking advertisements for your hair. Like, get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody trying to buy no hair care shit from you. And I say that because if you ever watch any one of her videos, like 5 minutes in, she always does like this little fucking video talking about her hair care journey. Bitch, if you don't shut the fuck up. So anyway, look, no, that is not what Black Lives Matter is about. Like I just told y'all, and you can look it up. And I've done videos on this in the past. Black Lives Matter is a Marxist movement. The leaders said it themselves. We are trained Marxists, and they're all lesbians. I did a couple videos on Patrice Cullors, who is a man hater. She's a liar. She tried to lie and say that her mom was a single parent and she worked 3 jobs or whatever. But then Jesse Lee Peterson asked her about her father, and then she was very she was trying to hide the fact and not bring it up. But he had a great job working for GM. So then when Jesse said, well, if your dad works for GM, why did your mom have to work 3 jobs? So anyway, long story short, Patrice Cullors didn't come from a disenfranchised background. She didn't grow up as she tried to portray herself as growing up. She's a fake. She is a fake. And then she obviously hung up the phone and stopped the interview. She's a fake, okay? So again, what Black Lives Matter does is, because I say this all the time, you quote unquote black man are the energy. Okay, you are the energy. Want to know how you're the energy? Look around. Look at pop culture, man. Look at your songs on the radio that these quote unquote white kids are singing and rapping to in suburbia. Okay, look at the sports jerseys that these quote unquote white kids and other races are wearing. All right, they're not jerseys of black women. It's black men. It's your energy that gets venerated. Black men gets venerated almost like a god level. This day and age, you know, that's just the truth. Now, obviously, none of these people are going to come out and say it, but if you just look, that's the truth. Again, the dances that people are doing, all this stuff, it's you. They get it from you, quote unquote, black man. You're the energy. And what Black Lives Matter understands is that you are the energy. Now, does that mean that we're a protected class like Cynthia G likes to make out? No. No, we are not a protected class. The black woman is the protected class, and there's so many examples of it. It's literally, it's not even close. It's not even close. So whenever she tries to say stuff like that, or other women try to say stuff like that, it's just like, come on, give me a fucking break. All right. Obviously, you don't read. But anyway, yeah. So what Black Lives Matter does is, whenever a quote unquote black dude gets killed, especially by law enforcement, they're gonna be there, okay? Because they're trying to feed off the energy created by the quote unquote black man, okay? And then they're gonna try to take that energy and parlay it into getting things that they want done. Now, again, Black Lives Matter. I screenshotted it, but I don't have it in front of me right now. I gotta see if I can find it. But literally, what the webpage said, like, it was like, we affirm the lives of black, trans, and queer folk, and it just went on about like all this other shit. And then at the very end, it said, and people all along the gender spectrum. So it didn't even reference men at all. It mentions trans folks, gay folks, freaking all this other crap, everything under the sun, and did not mention men at all. So if anyone's gonna sit there and try to tell anyone else that Black Lives Matter is for quote unquote black men, not only are you uneducated and not well read enough, but you're a fucking fool and lazy at that. So yeah, Cynthia, no, incorrect. And the fact of the matter is, this video that she just released is new. It's new. So there's no excuses for her not knowing that.
Nobody focuses on black female issues at all, not even black women, because we just don't care about ourselves.
That's not true, because the quote unquote U.S. government focuses on quote unquote black female issues. Okay, that's who. That's who. Everything that they want, they get taken care of by the quote unquote U.S. government, whether it's to their detriment or not. That's the reality of it. Okay.
Care about black men. So this woman sacrificed herself at the altar of black male worship to the degree.
And again, that's not true. And Cynthia G, you're a terrible person, Cynthia G. So come out here, you don't even know this woman. You're gonna say that she sacrificed herself for black male worship? No, she was a political activist / leader. Okay, anyone with the mind can probably deduce that she liked the power that she had in her role. Okay, most women, yes, the majority like attention. She was getting a lot of attention. So don't sit there and say that she was doing it for quote unquote black men. Hell the fuck no. First of all, she's Marxist, so that's why she's doing it. She's doing it in the name of Marxism and socialism. So Cynthia, what? It's like you don't know shit. Like, what? Come on, man. And I feel bad for Cynthia G's freaking fangirls to have watched these videos and just go with it. Like, yo, y'all need to fucking read a book. Like, what are you talking about?
That even when she was receiving threats, she still didn't think about herself or the fact that her children would need a mother.
But you're trying to blame it on the man, though. You just said she didn't think about herself, but you're gonna try to blame it on the man. Cynthia, you don't make no sense, man.
And this is something that a lot of black women don't do either, because like I said, black men are the only protected people within our community. The children.
That is so far from true. Please, anybody watching this video, please, if you believe her, show me how black men are the most protected people in the quote unquote community. Please. You know what? It's Cynthia. She's a really cool dancer. Cynthia. It's Cynthia. Yeah, you know what's funny? Cynthia actually looks like the Cynthia doll from the Rugrats. They got the same hair. Yo, this bitch be talking straight garbage, yo. How you straight talk garbage and get that many views? That's crazy, man. It's crazy, you know. But honestly, I don't feel like continuing on with this fucking crazy bitch because y'all could just look it up. You know, since Cynthia G's videos should be like the presidential debates whenever they speak and it's getting fact checked. You know, like real time. That's how her video should be. That way you can see all the bullshit just fucking coming out of her mouth because literally 99% of it is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have freaking this guy Umar talking about, you know, shit that he know he ain't gonna do than listen to the shit that comes out of this bitch's mouth. Because at least this nigga's dreaming. You know what I'm saying? At least he's trying to sell a pipe dream. This bitch is just fucking, yo. It's either she truly believes the bullshit that's coming out of her mouth, which is possible because people that lie all the damn time, you know, they convince themselves first, and that's why they become such great liars. So it's possible, or she just really don't give a fuck, and she's a man hater, and she knows that she's just gonna say whatever the fuck she wants just to get others to hate men, and you know, but again, that goes back to the misery loves company. So you know, in either case, would I be surprised? No, not at all. Not at all, because she's a miserable person, and it's pathetic. So you know, prayers out for Cynthia G, because she needs help. I'm about to start a GoFundMe page for Cynthia G. Comment in the leave a comment if y'all think that I should do that, because she definitely needs help. She needs help with her hair, and she needs help seeing a psychiatrist because this bitch is batshit crazy. But that's it, y'all.